What has helped you? I know sometimes feedback is feedback and it's good, but sometimes when it's rejection or layout, something's beyond your control or beyond how you're showing up, or sometimes it's just rejection, or there's a lot of competition out there. So what has helped you stay focused and also keep your self-worth high, to keep going, to keep showing up, to keep even with the pauses, to keep coming back and showing up the way you know who you are and the value you add?
I appreciate that. Honestly, it's been my communities. It's been my alumni network. My Yale alumni network has been wonderful. I get to volunteer. I get to support them. I go back to the places, organizations, and brands that have supported me, that have helped build me during those times. That's really helpful. TEDx is one of them. Another one that is like, I get to actually go and serve the community in a way that doesn't make it about me and my success or my next great thing. So that's helpful. Just having that spiritual base is great as well. And to be honest, like a day like today, every Friday I take a mommy break from 5 to 7. I have a few nannies, part-time nannies that have supported our family. It's 4 actually girls. My adult special needs daughter who's 24, all the way ranging down to my 5-year-old youngest. And my husband travels 90% of the time. And so it definitely is about staying in the moment and taking that time for yourself. I also take a trip by myself at least twice a quarter, where I'll do like a really nice spa experience. I'll do a getaway. I just came from the mountains. I rode my first horse, and it was only 24 hours, but it was an adventure that just belonged to me. And so I think those are important resets that sometimes some women do not get. And I can promise you, when I earn my first million, which I know will happen in the coming years, I will gift women with that very often. I will gift them with that. That is probably a secret to my overall wellness.
That's amazing. So I'm going to just reflect back what I heard and let me know if I missed anything. So if we want to summarize it, it's remembering your value, taking care of yourself, even if that means taking time, going for a walk. I heard boundaries, being able to schedule time, good partnership, because your husband and the people around you. And then what I heard also is a come from of giving back, and a come from of how can I serve, who do I get to be right now for others, rather than it's all about me, and what is happening to me right now, like shifting to a contributor rather than a victim of whatever moment. Does that cover? Did I miss anything?
Totally.
Anything else?
Totally. And not giving while empty, right? I don't do I rebuilt my alumni network's website, and that just took like 30 minutes. It wasn't a big lift, but it was one of those things that I didn't do it from an empty place either. So I'm not saying overgive, because sometimes women, we give. Those organizations that have served me, sometimes I even go back to what I've given them or connect one-on-one from a networking standpoint. A lot of times we talk about network. Well, sometimes network is connected to the brands that you've connected with, right? And the people that you dealt with. And so those two for me have been the most lucrative over the years to just like sew back into. To do an opportunity, but from at least in half full cup, because sometimes I also don't want people saying, well, I'm going through a lot, so I'm going to go give some more. Like, no, you're going to take a break first, and then you can give more.
No, that's a great point. It's like the airplane thing, put your mask on before you put the mask. I think on Rise Up For You, we had a quote. If you're not following us up on Rise Up For You on Instagram, we had a quote 2 days ago that was about, you're not a vending machine that you're supposed to give all the time. You get to also take care of yourself.